The sinking of the Lusitania, a spark for World War I. Welcome back to Timeframe. Today we're diving into a pivotal moment in history that not only changed the course of the First World War, but also left a lasting impact on international relations. We are talking about the tragic sinking of the Lusitania. On May 7, 1915, the RMS Lusitania, a British ocean liner, was making its way across the Atlantic from New York to Liverpool. At the time, she was one of the largest and fastest ships in the world, celebrated for her luxury and speed. However, the waters were treacherous, as Germany had declared the seas around the British Isles a war zone. Despite the warnings, the Lusitania set sail with nearly 2,000 passengers and crew on board. The ship was heavily advertised as a safe and reliable means of travel. Many passengers believed they were safe, as the Lusitania was a civilian vessel, but the shadow of war loomed large. Just a few days into her journey, disaster struck. A German U-boat, or submarine, spotted the Lusitania and launched a torpedo. In a matter of moments, the ship was struck. The explosion was catastrophic, and the Lusitania began to sink rapidly. Panic ensued as passengers scrambled for lifeboats, but many were unable to escape. In the end, nearly 1,200 lives were lost that fateful day. The sinking of the Lusitania sent shockwaves around the world. News of the tragedy reached the United States and ignited outrage among the American public. Many Americans had already been sympathetic to the Allies, and the loss of innocent lives on a civilian ship intensified calls for the U.S. to take a stand against Germany. In the months following the sinking, the political landscape began to shift. President Woodrow Wilson, initially advocating for neutrality, faced mounting pressure to respond to the growing anti-German sentiment. The Lusitania incident became a rallying cry for those who believed that America should enter the war. Germany's continued use of unrestricted submarine warfare only added fuel to the fire. As more ships were attacked and lives were lost, the American government found it increasingly difficult to maintain its stance of neutrality. The Lusitania disaster was not just an isolated incident. It was a significant catalyst that contributed to the United States' eventual entry into World War I in 1917. The event highlighted the dangers of modern warfare and the vulnerability of civilian life during times of conflict. The sinking of the Lusitania was a tragic loss of life, but it also served as a turning point in history. It marked a shift in public opinion and demonstrated how interconnected the world had become. The consequences of that fateful day in May would be felt for years to come, shaping international relations and the future of warfare. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. We hope you found this exploration of the Lusitania and its impact on World War I enlightening. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Timeframe for more fascinating historical content. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.